Hey YouTube, it's BudgetBugout. Well, once again, I'm in the great outdoors, enjoying the day. It's beautiful weather, and what can I say? Life is good. Well, if you're like me, you like to spend time outdoors, and the best way of spending time outdoors is, you're going to need to drink water at some point. If you spend a lot of time outdoors, you're going to need to stay warm somehow, and fires help facilitate that, right? So whether that be camping, bushcraft, you're practicing your bushcrafting techniques, practicing survival, all those kind of things. Fire is tied into all of those different hobbies or pursuits and interests, right? So in this video, I'm going to show you guys different fire starting methods that are out there on the market right now. I'll leave links in the description box down below. And also, if you guys want to see do-it-yourself fire starting methods, be sure to check out my other video that I did on that. I'll leave a link for that video in the description box as well. Anyways, guys, stay tuned and I'll show you what I got. The first fire starter that I'm going to show y'all is the flash tray, and this is basically a mirror that can focus the beam of direct sunlight into a fire tinder such as this cotton ball, and it's pretty user-friendly. Keeping with cotton balls as being the fire tinder, I break out the Bear Grylls fire starter. This uses a ferrocerium rod, and after a couple strikes to get the residue off of it, it worked quite well. Next up, I use the magnesium bar fire starter, and basically the way this works is you scrape off magnesium and use that as a fire tinder. However, since I have cotton balls anyways, I've just went ahead and used the ferro rod that is also attached to it to light this cotton ball on fire. It worked pretty well once you got the paint off of it. Next up is the fire piston. The way that this works is that it uses compressed air to superheat the char cloth that goes right in the end of the piston itself. There's also an O-ring that helps compact the air whenever it's in use. So make sure that if you do use this, that you're maintaining the O-ring so that it doesn't become, stretched out or torn or anything like that. So let me show you guys how the fire piston works. This is me using the fire piston. It did happen out of frame slightly. Basically what I did is I slammed it down with one hard strike, and that caused the char cloth to be superheated to 300 degrees, which then ignited the coal on the end there, and the coal can then be used to start a fire by being moved into a bird's nest or some sort of fire tinder, which will then be grown into a fire. Next up is a somewhat controversial fire starter. This is the lightning strike, and right off the bat I'll just let you know that this is the most expensive fire starter reviewed in this video. I'll leave links down below for all of these items, but I'll also put the cost for each one of them down below as well. But as you can see, it does shower a lot of sparks. There are a couple quirks to this item. I think that the butt of it comes off really easily, and I don't think the string works too effectively, or at least mine didn't. The string is used to access all the different tinders. So although the first tinder was easier to access, the other ones having a little bit of difficulty. It does come in a couple sizes, a large and small. This is the large variant. Here's the lightning strike in use. I went ahead and used, since it comes with tinder anyways, I went ahead and used one of the tinders that came with it. And as you can see, one strike and it was able to create a flame, and this flame lasted for several minutes. So it gives you enough time to build a fire around it. It's pretty much idiot proof. So going back to cotton balls, this time I'm using another magnesium fire starter. This time it has an orange handle as well as a compass and a bunch of other different things, and I'll show you all that in a little bit. But I was having trouble lighting this cotton ball, so I went ahead and pulled out the lightning strike again, just to see if the lightning strike was able to have any more success. This is all uncut video, so you guys can see how effective or ineffective these different fire starting methods were. Now, keep in mind that the cotton ball itself was not really opened up too much, so although the lightning strike did cause a little bit of a flame for a little bit, the cotton ball wasn't opened up enough to catch the whole thing on fire. But then I went ahead and I pulled out the last fire starter that I had, and this one is attached to my knife, and this is its first time being used, so I was surprised that even while I was scraping off the paint, it was able to ignite the cotton ball. So like I was just showing you, the survival knives are great when paired with fire starters such as ferrocerium rods. A good example of that is this Red Rhino Customs sheath. For my SE6, it has a ferrocerium rod integrated into the sheath. There are also products such as this Mora knife that has a ferrocerium rod integrated into the handle, as well as this axe by Schrade, which has a ferrocerium rod also integrated into the inside of the handle. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. So some final thoughts really quickly on all of these devices. The flash tray, I thought this was really cool, you know, to be able to have a renewable, is that the right word? And a device that you can pretty much always be able to start a fire with, right? As long as it's daylight. This isn't, you know, ferro rods only last for so long, but this flash tray, as long as there's sunlight out there and as long as you have some sort of tinder, you'll be able to use this just fine. So you can also use it, at least the backside, as a signaling device. So I thought that was pretty cool, very lightweight. Like I said, I'll leave links for all these items in the description box down below. The fire piston, I do like the fact that this is also very renewable. You know, as long as you can just keep making char cloth, as long as you have cloth available to char, then you'd be good to go with this. The O-ring will require some maintenance. There are spare O-rings that were sent with this, and just know that if there's any sand that gets down there, it's really going to grind your gears, so to speak. Sorry for the wind, guys. The magnesium fire starter, it's inexpensive. It does take more effort than some of the other fire starters, but I'd say if you were looking for a very budget-friendly fire starting method, this would probably be pretty good, short of course, matches and a Bic lighter. There was this texfire.com one, which I liked a lot. It has a lot of different devices on it. It's got a compass, it has a thermometer, it also has a signaling mirror. Let's see, shine that into the camera. There we go. So I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't really think it was too gimmicky. I liked that it was orange too. So with enough practice, you know, you can shave this down and then use the ferrocerium part of it in order to start a fire, just like you would this magnesium bar. It's the same thing. And the Gerber fire starter, ferrocerium rod, I thought that was pretty cool. It's interesting. It has these I like that it has little signal features on it. All in all, I mean, it worked really well. So yeah, I think it's a good option, especially if you're just starting out. You know, go for it. Just put this in your bag. You'll be good to go. The lightning strike, I thought it was. There's some pros and some cons, just like all of them. But all in all, I mean, especially with the tinder, I mean, it started the fire right off the bat. And it showers sparks. I mean, it starts fires, and that's what it's made to do. Is it worth the money? It's really up to you guys. If you were to have all of these different fire starters, and you know, you only had to choose one, you know, maybe this one is the one to go with. I don't know. Personally though, if I were to choose a favorite, and I don't always do this on videos, but this time I will, just for you guys, because I like you guys to save your money. But my personal favorite is this. I don't remember what it's called. I'll put a link down below. I'll just say it's the big ferrocerium rod one with the paracord on it. You know, I didn't. This company doesn't even know that I am doing a review of their product. So if this video gets a lot of views, be sure to right off the bat, as soon as you can, click on the link for this guy. It'd be really funny if he just like sells out in like 1 week or 1 day or whatever's fast for selling out on Amazon. But I highly recommend this item. You know, put this and a knife in your bug out bag, throw in a few more items that you need to stay safe outdoors, and you'd be good to go, man. I mean, it has everything you need. I like it a lot, and I'm going to be carrying this with me often. I think this is better than all of these other options combined. I don't know if it's better combined, but I mean, this is pretty much the one tool option. This is the only thing that you really need. This and a 90-degree spine or striker to be able to shower whatever it is that you need with sparks. So anyways, guys, that's my video. I hope you liked it. If this is something that you found interested, I appreciate the thumbs up. If there are other fire starters out there on the market that you guys know about and you want me to do a part 2 of this video, be sure to let me know that in the comment section down below if I missed anything, which I'm sure I did. I mean, these aren't the only things that are being sold right now. I got a bunch more in my little fire starting pouch out there. But I think these are the main ones that people are talking about, other than of course big lighters and matches, which are always nice as well. Anyways, guys, y'all stay safe out there, and remember, it pays to be repaired. God bless. And that always makes me smile and feel good about myself. Who is calling me? Alright guys, so that's about all I have for y'all in this video. My wife doesn't expect me home for another 30 minutes, so I'm going to use that time and skip some stones and carve some rocks. No, I won't do that.